I hope Jeffree Star doesn't corrupt my sweet little Shane.
Minus if that was it, it's just not there. I'm not gagging. I'm not like, wow. This whole idea, I'm fully there, I'm fully hard, I'm gagged, I'm spitting, I'm choking. I see the full video.
Okay, I just finished the Shane Dawson series over Jeffree Star, if you couldn't tell. So, first of all, hello! Nice to see you. I love Shane Dawson. Who doesn't love Shane Dawson? I mean, hello. Is my booty in the background? Because, whoa, I think it was. I'm lounging around, okay? I just got off of work and anyways, I'm having fun. That doesn't sound good. I'm having fun with my Shane Dawson series. That also doesn't sound good. Anyways, my final psyops of this whole series thus far is, you know, the tricky thing about Shane Dawson is you can go into a video of his not really liking or caring about a certain person. Basically, I didn't really care for Jeffree Star to begin with. To be honest, I didn't even care for Jake Paul whenever he did the Jake Paul series. I know of them, I hear of them, and Jeffree Star is just not somebody that I'm into. But the funny thing about Shane is he's really good with capturing his audience and showcasing the light of whoever he is talking about or the series is about. And I love that about him. He's such a genuine person that he only sees the genuinity, if that's a word, of people. And I love that he brings that out of them because let's face it, we're all ignorant, shady. We have some type of something negative in us all, no matter who you are, where you come from, how much money you have. To me, personally, with Jeffree Star, I've only seen negative light. Specifically, I'm referring to Jeffree Star always seeming to be in the middle of every big, huge drama. Dramageddon 1, Dramageddon 2. It just seems that he is always the root or the center of that flame. The whole thing with Jeffree Star is I think that some of his intentions are a little bit, I don't know, with the whole James Charles thing, I feel like they were being bullies and then they wanted to be like the light of the show at the end and just defuse the situation. I'm not going to play any part of it. After they had already started it, stirred it up, and, you know, James Charles came back and was like, hey, here's my receipts. This is really what happened. There's just things about Jeffree Star that I think he's a little bit catty. You know, in your group of friends, you have just that one girl that's just more catty than everybody else, and there's always something. I just feel like Jeffree Star is one of those people, but that's just my opinion. But now I see the good in him, thanks to Shane, and I see the good in all. He's a wee bit, I mean, narcissistic is thrown all over the place, but you know, most of these people with big fame, money, power are that way, and I think that that has helped them get to where they are in life because of them being that way. So it's not necessarily a bad thing, maybe to his close family, relatives, friends and such, but you know, people are who they are. I'm not saying that Jeffree Star is one of those people, but to me, going into this series, I didn't even want to really watch it because I didn't really care about Jeffree. Furthermore, being engulfed into this series, I was pleasantly pleased to see a new side of Jeffree as he is leading Shane into becoming more successful. And I love how he's doing it in such a nurturing yet managerial leader type of a way. And you see this side of Jeffree's heart where he's so excited to be able to help Shane. It's pretty cool. Plus, he does put out some pretty good makeup, and he is a really good makeup artist, makeup designer, business person, consultant. He does what he does greatly. I'm just saying that I'm semi a fan of Jeffree Star now. Not like a fan, like I'm gonna go watch all his stuff and buy all his products and do all the nonsensical things like follow him on Twitter, which I already am. But you see what I'm saying? I mean, like, Shane Dawson is so good in enlightening us with the good in all the people of the universe, and I love that about him. With this series, I am more so into the Shane part of it. I'm not really somebody that was just into it because of Jeffree Star, but it was cool to see Jeffree Star's life as well and see what goes on in the makeup industry. I'm going to tell you, this last video that I just watched. That was kind of over it by now. To be honest, I mean, I'm over anything that has 9 series too. I can't quite put my finger on why I didn't like this video, but for some reason it just felt a little redundant. I think it was drug out a little bit. I kind of just skimmed through because it was a little bit of the same process and, you know, oh, is it gonna work? Is it not gonna work? I do feel like they tried a little bit too hard in not just this video, but other videos where they're like trying to be super like,
oh, are we filming? Okay, I'm not gonna mention this. Oh, is the camera on?
I feel like they were just trying too hard to make it like, this is candid camera and this is not fake whatsoever, and we're acting like we don't know the cameras are on us. Stuff like that. And I'm a skeptical type of a person, semi-conspiracist. I'm not a conspiracist. I think outside of the box, as we all should. This is a little preachy statement. Just because someone tells you something doesn't mean that it's automatically true. Like, go do your research, no matter who is telling you something, no matter if it's the freaking president. Well, I shouldn't say that, but you get what I'm saying. Anything on the mainstream media, anything that some YouTuber is telling you, anything that you read, why wouldn't you want to further your knowledge and dissect it a little more and or see the opposing side of it, devil's advocate, if you will, of the argument, just to have a better overall view picture of what you want your thoughts to be. I don't know why I went into all that. Basically, I really don't know why I went into all that. Oh, talking about the whole, is the cameras on, is the cameras off? Oh, this is what I was gonna say. Jeffree was saying that someone stole $1 million worth of makeup. I mean, I don't know, for some reason I was thinking that was just to entice the viewers and maybe they just plotted that out like,
ooh, he broke in from here and stole all this stuff. Oh my God.
He is like one of those friends, like he was saying himself in this video. I think verbatim he said, I feel like I'm one of those friends that always comes with you with some shocking news. And he does seem like that type of a person that always wants to have something like extreme. And that's not saying that this stuff didn't happen. I'm just saying I was a little skeptical if all the chaos and stealings and such, which, I mean, it doesn't mean that that couldn't happen, because I'm sure, especially in this whole beauty guru competition, makeup frenzy and money power world, that it could have happened. I don't know. I'm still skeptical, and I just kind of wonder if they just put that in there just for the sake of the fun. And I need a new bed. So, what I loved, he didn't say dysmorphia, but I visualize it as a whoa. That is a butthole. Hold, please. Have you been seeing my butt this whole time? Am I gonna have to edit? Because I don't know how to do that, damn it. With Morgan having that image issue of not wanting to promote certain things, have certain sponsors, go to certain events, or do any of what most of her job entails. I love that he discussed that, because this world has gotten so, the Botox, the lip fillers, the look, the influence, the likes, how many people are following you, how great is your social rank in Social Blade and YouTube, and it's really sad, this world, that I feel it too with my measly non-existent life that nobody cares about. And I can only imagine the pressure that she feels to look a certain way, act a certain way, be associated a certain way, or have a sponsor and her be presented a certain way. It's really unfortunate. What? Disfortunate? What? Misfortunate? Whatever. It's really sad, for layman's terms, dummies like me. She feels that because she's so gorgeous. She discussed, you know, he discussed lip fillers and injections and this whole society world that's what you have to be in order to be one of them. And so I really, really, really hope that Shane and her brother, Adam, what's his name? Oh hell, I know this. I really hope that they keep her grounded. And judging by how humble these two are, I don't think that's going to be too much of a problem. Like Shane said, he's not against plastic surgery, but to a certain degree, if it makes you feel better. But you know, in their culture, LA, California, and the social media influential world, they're so wrapped into it as nothing is ever good enough. And that would be such a crappy feeling, because like I said, I feel it too in my mediocre life. So I can't imagine being at that level, never feeling good enough. That is really a bad feeling. Like, I get warped into those thoughts sometimes. Rejection, I'm way too low, or I'm not good enough. I don't look the part. I don't act the part. My social status is not the part. Those thoughts suck. But when you see it from another perspective, as in me looking at Morgan, I'm thinking like, she has it made. Because not only is she beautiful, gorgeous, authentic, and has everything going for her at this point, but she has a huge stepping stone / advantage over the majority of people because of her brother Rylan and Shane. And I do know there are some videos in the past of them trying to push her / motivate her to be motivated and do something with her life. So I'm wondering if that's maybe why they had a huge portion of one of the videos dedicated solely to her. Maybe she's going to be doing something in Shane's palette or promoting. I don't know. Nonetheless, everything about her is just so real. And I really hope this culture, this new age can move and shift towards being more real, more natural, exposing flaws, being down to earth, being yourself, and not being so fake and or so focused on stuff that doesn't even matter, people that don't even matter. A lot of these influencers are just so wrapped up in views. Some, not all. I have one influencer. She's not really an influencer at all. I don't even know if I want to say her name, but it's somebody that I follow that I used to really be connected with her on a real level. I'm gonna say it. I hope I don't get a lot of shade. Actually, I really don't care if I get a lot of shade. It's Trisha Paytas. She's somebody that I watched like since she started, and I just really love that she was different, and she's still different, but I think her different now is way too forced and way too trying to be different that I don't relate to her anymore. There was something that I read on Twitter. I'll finish my thought in a second, but it was basically like the true influencers of this world, this generation, YouTube, any social media platform, are the ones that started off being low, real, genuine, authentic type people that just enjoyed making YouTube videos or creating art or whatever they do, and grew to more fame, more success, more opportunities. But with that growth, they didn't let their heart and soul go with that fame and that growth. Their content also grew with it, and they molded into, you know, bigger and better, kind of like Shane. That is ultimately the goal and representation of what any YouTuber / social media person should be. For example, his old videos and to his videos now, how much he's evolved and grew with his audience. He didn't stay in that young dude phase. Some people get stuck in, this is where I made money and this is where my mind is always gonna be, and I can't change, I can't grow, I can't do other things because I'm gonna lose what I already have. But he didn't. With Trisha Paytas, I just feel like she's still stuck in that shock value phase, and she's trying to, like, you know, kiss her couch and or make out with an alien just to be like trending, or, you know, her alleged claims of being trendy. Everything she puts out now just reminds me of a little kid seeking attention, just wanting to be talked about. And I don't know, she's dramatic and all that, but you know, I don't hate the girl. I just can't get on. I just don't vibe with her. And basically my point, that's why I love Shane Dawson so much. Not only did he grow with his content mentally, emotionally, in progressing for the better and the way his life changed and such, but he didn't allow his heart and soul to grow with that fame that also came with him being so great. You see what I'm saying? It's just awesome. I just love him. I just love him. Anyways, so that's my psyops of this whole series. I love you, Shane Dawson, and well done, Jeffree Star. And one more thing. The makeup actually looks really good too. I mean, some of the colors aren't things that I would actually wear, which I did love that he tried to not be so shock value and so extreme with the eye colors. Something that everybody could wear, like neutral base colors, and I really like that because I'm a neutral type girl. I like that it wasn't full on Jeffree Star type colors. I just love Shane Dawson. What can I say? I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be great for him. I think he's gonna make a lot of money, and that's pretty cool that Jeffree Star partnered up with him And I hope Jeffree Star doesn't corrupt my sweet little Shane. I really hope you did something great for your body today. Go eat you some fruit. And I really, really hope you at least, I don't know, click that subscribe button, like this nonsensical video. I don't know why you would. Just go eat you some fruit or some vegetables. Eat you something grand. Drink you some water. Do something. Oh, that's another thing too. Shane Dawson is just one of those people that you want to win. And of course he's already winning, but he's so humble and so down to earth that it's like you just root for the guy. I always have. I hope you do too. He describes how doing this, making this palette, has almost given him this high, as if he wants to be better, like physically and or emotionally. And also it was so cool to see him trying to get fit, and he said that this palette has made him want to be better, do better in all aspects of his life. So that was pretty cool to watch. And like, I don't know, I wish I had something that made me feel like that. Which a lot of things do, usually they come and go, you know, you have your ups and downs and such, but that's really cool that he's very motivated because of this. So I really hope that everything goes well with him, because that's really cool. I'm very excited that he is very excited, because he of all people deserve it.